My name is Jeremy Mojica, Councilman Mojica of Rahway. I'm also a former school board member. I want to thank the Board of Chosen Freeholders for allowing me to come here tonight and speak, and also for those wonderful contributions throughout our entire county. Thank you. Those funds will definitely go to the right places. I want to give a positive side of the coin in regards to Rahway River Park. The misnomer of the word stadium being used over and over again, I think that's just a ploy to dramatize the situation into making it a larger project than what it truly is at the end of it. Right now, from the way I see it, all it is an improvement of a dilapidated track that's in much needed repair, and in this case, definitely a replacement. There's a lot of concerns about the park, people that live around the park, and they constantly use the word stadium. I can see that. I can see it being a great tack to show how large of an impact this will have on everyone, but in the end, it's not a huge impact at all. It's certainly not a stadium by definition.
It's a cash cow.
Councilman, you direct everything directly to me.
I'm sorry.
No problem.
So basically, we're concerned about noise pollution. Last I checked, the park is a public space. Public meaning it can be used by everyone for multiple reasons. For sports, for parties. There's been parties at the park. People lease space at the park, put on a generator, play some music. There's also been some music festivals in Warren Park as well. So this parks are designed to cater to everyone's needs. In this case, in our need here in town of Rahway, we need a viable place for our children to play, our children to compete fairly. We've been inundated with cancellations of certain games and events, and unfortunately our girls track team has not had a home since all of these issues with our field at Veterans Field. I truly believe that the children of Rahway deserve a venue that takes their best interest into play. I've gone online, you go on Google Maps and you look at the county as a whole and you see these beautiful, beautiful football fields with the logo of the school. And then I look at Rahway, I pass over Rahway and I see this ugly, dilapidated field that's tired. It's tired because of the drainage that happens in there through the river that comes through there. For goodness sake, the thing is built right alongside a river. Due to global warming, these things are going to continually happen. It is a common fact. Once again, the space in Rahway Park is public. It's going to be for the public, for everyone to use. Noise pollution is everywhere. You walk the city streets of Rahway, let's say, and you have a train passing through. That's noise pollution, but yet we get on the train to go to work, to go to the city. But that's there. When we purchase a home near a public space, we kind of enter into a contract that space is going to be utilized for many different things. So we need to expect those different things to occur while we're living there. Yes, granted, it's wonderful to live in a nice neighborhood that is very quiet and you see the wonderful forest around and it's gorgeous. But if you want that, move to a reservation, someplace where it's deemed for that. This is a public space, folks, and is to be used by the public. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else wishing to be
Why
heard?
don't you
pack up and move?
Hello.
I have to pack up.
Excuse me, please.
You want that check every year?
Please, can we have order?
Yeah, get that check.
Get that check.
Excuse me, please no outbursts. All right, we're going to respect the people who speak like they respected everyone else who spoke, and we're going to allow you to speak. Thank you very much.
Hello, my name is Councilwoman Joanna Miles from Rahway. I'm speaking on the capacity of the residents of Rahway. I'd like to share with you my initial reservation about the Rahway Park improvement and also my absolute embracing of the stadium, even though it's not quite a stadium, it's more of an improvement. And firstly, I'd like to say that the Rahway Park is very tranquil, but it's also an active sports complex. I walk around the park, and actually pretty much last week or the last 2 weeks, I took a walk with my husband around the park. I enjoyed the wildlife, I enjoyed the lake, and I enjoyed seeing the people out in the park. I also run, not so much at the moment, but I do run, and my husband runs in the park. He runs all around Rahway, but we enjoy the park for running, and we can take in the greens as we run. I also use the park to play tennis in, and that can get a little noisy when my husband tries to beat me, but it's because I'm arguing with him. I've also swum in the park, in the pool, and I've taken my nieces there to enjoy the Rahway Park. So one thing I'm trying to say is, yes, I enjoy the peaceful, the tranquility of the park, but I also enjoy the active sports activities that the park offers. Not just to me, but also to others. For example, the baseball fields that currently are in the park, the tennis courts, the pool, the track that is there, although it doesn't qualify for competition because it's only 6 lanes. So the Rahway children can't practice track in Rahway, they have to go elsewhere because it's not competition standard. So that's one thing I wanted you to be aware of. When I first heard about Stadiium in the park, I have to admit I was a little nervous. My husband couldn't wait. He's lived in Rahway since he was 3 and he's 45 now. But he couldn't get over it. He was so excited about this. And I was like, oh my goodness, it's green. What's going to happen to Rahway Park? So I waited, and then I went to the presentation by the engineers and by the architects from Union County. And I have to say, after going to that presentation where all of the plans were laid out and explained in detail, the lighting was explained, how the lighting is covered so as not to affect nearby homes. After seeing all the plans and having them explained, I have to say I absolutely was excited about the park, and I really do embrace it. Secondly, although that's really the most important thing I wanted to say, but secondly also, I'm a teacher, and I think it's important to invest in children. I don't have children of my own, but I do have 70 in my high school classroom. I think it's important for our children to feel proud of where they are. It's important for Rahway children to feel that we care about them and we're willing to invest so that they can compete with other cities. They visit other cities to compete, so it's good that other cities can come to us, and also our children be proud of what Rahway has to offer, including a new football field and a new track that they'll be able to compete with others against. Would the development in Rahway Park change my run? No. When I run around the park, it won't change my run. I'll still take in the green around me. Will it change my experience when I play tennis? It's not going to change my experience when I play tennis. It will be there, but it's not going to change the trees that I see around me. It's not going to change the view that I have in the park. Will it change my swim when I go to Rahway Park? Having the stadium or the upgrade in the park, it won't change. It won't change that. And I really welcome Union County partnering with Rahway and having a relationship and building and improving our park and giving our children the sports stadium, I guess, that they so need. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your